everybody, how are you? So, welcome to CK's Antics. I am CK, and I am coming to you with a different set, as you can tell. So, I was busy today, busy getting this all set up. So, sorry I'm a little late, but hey, I'm still here, so that counts, right? Technically, this timer did start before 7 o'clock. I know. I'm a little late in terms of like getting started, but that's okay. So, welcome to the show. Hey, Paul. Awesome. That's great. Hopefully, the sound is good. Yeah, and like my new set. So, my new set, like I just basically rearranged some stuff. I moved my desk around because I was sitting at the desk behind me, and then I went and brought my desk from my office and actually brought it down here into the living room, which is basically where I'm shooting from. And I'm using that, and then my desk back there is the, a little choppy. Okay. No, it could be, I can't really tell. Like, everything is red on me. Like, I mean, it's giving me a good, strong signal going out. My Outlook looks good. Yeah, so it could be on your end, Paul, but just keep me updated. Let me know. Like I said, this is what happens, right? You try something new or you rearrange stuff, and then, of course, this happens. Hey, welcome, Rob. So the other thing, of course, that I did is I was a little behind on updating my software for vMix, and that's the software that I use to make all the fancy stuff happen. And, of course, what happens was somehow in that whole update, my vMix social got all jacked up. So I'm not sure if, yeah, so I'm not sure what happened. So I can't bring up comments, unfortunately, today. So I attempted to do it during the countdown, and that kind of went away. Oh, I know, right, Paul? So annoying. So annoying. That's okay. I can see comments, so that's good. So I can at least recognize that you're chatting. So yeah, so basically the background is basically all Baby Yoda stuff. So there you go. We've got some Baby Yoda stuff here. If I can get out of the way there, it might focus for a little bit. And yep, there's that there. And then of course over here, we've got all my other Baby Yodas. And yeah, so that's what I kind of did. I wanted to really display the Baby Yodas because I like the Baby Yoda. So, and now I'm seeing some of the choppiness, and I don't know why that is. Interesting. But, oh no, message deleted. Stream elements. Paul was timed out for 5 seconds. Oh no, Paul, what did you do? Oh no, that's okay. That's okay, Paul. It's only 5 seconds. Stream elements will let you back in. I did make sure that if someone did get timed out or their message got deleted for some reason, yeah. So great. This is a night of just awesome tech stuff happening, and by awesome I mean tech fails, such as my vMix social not working right now. My StreamBot apparently, or Stream Elements, is blocking people, so that's cool. Yeah, but anyways, what is happening today? What are we doing on CK's Antics? So what we always do is we talk about national holidays. I've got some movie and TV reviews, and of course, fun things I find on the internet. So yes, it's not bad choppy. The audio is good. I was timed out. Oh man, I used Baby Yoda's real name. Oh, good job. Oh, that's right. Thanks, Paul. You know what? I purposely put it on there. When we were talking about Mandalorian, when it first came out and his name was released, I forgot to take it off Streambots or Stream Elements. So yeah, Grogu, but you can't say it right now. Stream Elements will block you. So good to know it works though. Okay, so it is choppy. I think I have way too much stuff right now. My computer, I don't know what's going on, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it, and let's just get started. So what do we have coming up on national holidays? So for this coming week, we got a lot of stuff, especially like at the front of the week, there's lots and lots of things. So first up, we have starting tomorrow, and hopefully Sammy, I'm not sure if Sammy's here or not, but guess what? Tomorrow, Sammy, if you're watching on the replay, Guess what? It is Mac Computer Day. Yep, there's an actual day for Macs, and you need to be involved in this, Sammy. Hopefully you're tracking this. So Mac Computer Day is tomorrow. Also, National Beer Can Appreciation Day, National Compliment Day, Green Juice Day, and Peanut Butter Day, all happening tomorrow, Sunday. Then Monday, we got Burns Night, and we're not talking like Burns as in, you know, the character from, what's that cartoon? Simpsons. We're not talking about that. Now this is like Burns, I think as in the composer. Is he a composer? I can't remember, but it's actual person. And then we have Community Manager Appreciation Day, National Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day. Who doesn't like bubble wrap? Actually, every day is bubble wrap appreciation. Yes, yay for beer cans. Exactly, Rob. Yay for beer cans. We have National Irish Coffee Day. And, right, perfect way to start off a Monday with an Irish coffee. Who doesn't like an Irish coffee? Yes. And then, of course, we've got Opposite Day starting Monday. And then on Tuesday, we have Australia Day. So for all our Australians, happy Australia Day coming up. And National Peanut Brittle Day, National Spouses Day. Then we have on Wednesday, International Holocaust Day, Remembrance Day, and National Chocolate Cake Day. I like chocolate cake. That sounds delicious. And Thursday, we've got National Daisy Day, National Kazoo Day, and National Lego Day. Wow, lots of stuff. And then luckily, it kind of like teeters out towards the end of the week. So for the rest of the week, for Friday, it's National Fun at Work Day. So if you actually get to go in the office, have some fun, things to do, guess what? It's also Puzzle Day. So do some puzzles at work. Don't worry, I allow it. So just let your bosses know that. It'll be fine, I promise. And by puzzles, for me, it's not just like the puzzles you put together. It's the puzzles like tic-tac-toe, it's word search, it's mazes. To me, those are all puzzles. So that all falls into the category of puzzles for Puzzle Day. And Rob, you used to collect beer cans. Oh, that's really cool. That's what, were they empty or did you like keep them, like not even open them? Because I'm curious to know if you did. And then, of course, for Fun at Work Day, that cat looks like it's having a grand old time, and it definitely is dressed for work, but it looks happy, so that's why I put that there. And then on Saturday, we close out the week with National Croissant Day, and who doesn't love a croissant? I love croissants, especially like the almond croissant or a chocolate croissant. Oh, so good, delicious, and now I'm super hungry, and now I want a croissant. But that's it. So those are your national holidays coming up. And next, we're going to go into my wonderful finds from the internet this week. Oh, Rob, they were empty. You have a MASH can? That's pretty cool. And a President Washington's can still. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really awesome. You even had beer can price guide too. Interesting. So this is like, I'm interested. I'm interested now, Rob, to hear more about this. I'd like to see you live stream and talk about these beer cans because that'd be pretty cool. I think, well, at least I do. I find it interesting. Okay, so now to the fun finds of the internet that I found this week. So first up, I just want to give a shout out to Jackson Patrick, who is an awesome, up and coming like YouTuber. He is, he's just a kid, but he is learning and he's having a lot of fun. And if you can just like go over if his videos have like the comment section open, just go ahead, give him a encouragement and say thank you. This is really cool. I really like it. Just do that because I think it would be really, really awesome. And yeah, so this is my friend's son, and he just does a lot of really cool, interesting stuff. And I think it'd be interesting for some of you if you just want to go over there. And most of them are pretty short videos, as you can see. So it's not a lot of your time. Just give it a like. All that good stuff. I think he would really appreciate that. But yes, and of course, if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe to his channel because I think it's really cool. And yes, you should live stream the beer cans. Yes, Rob. All right, next. Other cool things that I found. So this guy right here, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name here, but he does origami stuff, and he made this samurai out of one little sheet of paper. Not little. Like, if you go to the link, which is down in the description below, to the Board Panda where I found it at, he actually like has little pictures of like even the laid out like the one piece of paper that he used and all the folds in it. It is ridiculous the amount of folds and how he put it all together. And he has a YouTube channel. There's only one video, and I find this amazing. One video, and he's got over 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, one video. That's it. And I think the video is him is maybe like 15 minutes or something like that, and it's him folding various origami papers. So yeah, so I thought this was really really cool. Yes. Oh, Rob, I am sorry you're getting deleted. I don't know what's happening. If you said Grogu, then that's probably why you got deleted. Or if you dropped a link in, that might be why you got deleted. But don't worry, you will be allowed back into chat in 30 seconds. So I apologize, Rob, for that. But yeah, so this is like super, super cool, I think. And yes, to answer Paul, yeah, helping creators, yes, exactly. And that's what I like to do, is help other creators spread their, spread the wealth, whatever, spread your knowledge, but help other creators to grow, because I think it's really cool. But anyways, this guy, he's got a YouTube channel, which like I said, it's crazy. So it's also in the link below if you want to check it out. But that is just like the detail from a piece of paper is just insane to me. Look at that. I don't know. I find it ridiculously intense. All right, next up, we have this cute little pun. I love puns. Who doesn't like puns? Yeah, that's right, Paul. That's incredible. One sheet of paper. But who doesn't like puns? Okay, this is great. Another cool artist I found on Board Panda. And this one, Instagram account right there. I think they're on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But they're just quick little drawings like this. And I just love this. This is the kind of stuff I really enjoy. But yeah, like syncing, like when you sync a phone, pointless, the poor little pencil, delighted. I just love this stuff. Love it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm a little corny. But yes, you can also see all of this below. All right, next up we've got, for our Canadian friends, here's a Canadian comic, which kind of makes these great, hilarious comics as well. One, I love the name of their Instagram handle, which is it's either goat to self or go at to self. So you go figure that one out for yourself. I don't know. But this is great. I love this. Like the first one up here right next to me is the objection leading the witness, Your Honor. And of course the judge is like, I'll allow it. And it's a guy, it's a blind guy being led by the dog. And then of course the judge is like, oh, yes I will, as he pets the puppy, which I think is adorable. Then the next one over is the, ma'am, I'm afraid this is parking for family only. And being pregnant does not quite cut the, and then she's like, she looks like she's squeezing. And he's like, ma'am. And it clearly looks like she's trying to basically deliver her baby right there. So she can basically remain parking in the family parking spot. But I found that hilarious. And then, of course, for all those with kitty cats, the shadow of the little cats there is, I need help getting rid of a body. When a cat replies, I know a guy. He'll take care of it. And then, of course, the dead rat at the step or the front door, which is hilarious too. So, yes, those are all great. And now we get to things I want to review this week. So what am I going to review? I'm going to talk about Palm Springs, a movie that got recommended to me, The Professor and a Madman, Grey's Anatomy, and WandaVision. Yes, I'm talking WandaVision again today. So first up, Palm Springs. Okay. Let me say, for me, not my type of movie. It just isn't. It looked good, especially with the cast, amazing cast. However, I did not like it. But Paul Berg loved it. He thinks it's great. But he definitely got a lot more in depth. Oh yeah, thanks Rob. I know, it is a nice theater room, right? And he enjoyed it. Now, he goes a lot more in depth into Palm Springs sucks. No, it doesn't, Paul. You know it doesn't. Because he loved it. Now, like again, I just didn't like it. It just wasn't my thing. I got bored rather quickly into it. But I did watch it all the way through. And I don't want to give like anything away because I think you kind of going in, if you want to like not look at like the previews or read any other reviews, just going in, I think it's kind of nice going in, just watching it and not knowing what's going to happen. Because if you see it, then you'll understand why. But anyways, the cinematography was actually really good. The cast played well against each other. I just didn't like the storyline. And like I said, I think it was kind of a little slow for me. So, but that's that. And now we'll go to the next one. And I'm going to cough here for a little bit. Give me a second. Okay, next up. This was clearly, I did not change this little camera setting here. So, anyways, let me just kind of squash down here, or back up a little bit. So here's the deal. So this is on Netflix, Professor and the Madman. It is based on a true story, and this is kind of like I enjoyed it. It had some slow parts, but a great cast, as you see. Mel Gibson, Sean Penn, and Sean Penn plays just a phenomenal, like just amazing role. And it's based on a true story, so it's about creating like the first dictionary, or Oxford's dictionary is what it's about, and the struggles and all that kind of stuff that went behind it. And it kind of starts off weird because it starts off with Sean Penn like chasing a guy through the streets of England, probably London, I think, and he thinks he's being chased. So, and he sees some guy and he starts shooting and all that kind of stuff. So he ends up killing a man, and that's kind of how it starts. And I was like, wait, I thought this was about like the dictionary and how it became to be. And come to find out, that's where this whole Madman comes in, because he is having issues. He was a post-war veteran. So I think part of this is some PTSD issues, and there's obvious schizophrenia issues. But it's really cool because then he gets linked with the professor, who is played by Mel Gibson, who is basically the one who actually is going and charged with creating the Oxford Dictionary. And that's kind of how the story just goes. And it's just really, really cool. And then how it ends, obviously I don't want to spoil that either, but I just think it's really, really cool. And I really enjoyed it. Like I said, there was a couple slow parts. I think it's about 2 hours long. But if you have time, and if that's kind of something you're interested in, it's like a sort of true story, documentary kind of like thing, you might enjoy this. Like I said, I think it was really good, especially with Sean Penn just does an amazing job in the role that he plays, and Mel Gibson does as well. But I really liked it, so I do recommend it. Now, the other thing I'm going to talk about is Grey's Anatomy, and only because I'm finally catching up after I took a break from watching it for a little bit. So we're talking this season, and I'm liking. I just saw the most recent episode. I just saw. What I like about it is, right now I don't know if Ellen, Ellen Pompeo or whatever her name is, but who plays Meredith Grey. I'm not sure if she is gonna like stick around or if this is her last season, because right now she's basically in a coma or passed out because she basically got COVID. And so she's kind of in this like kind of dream state, and I'm liking that she is having conversations with characters who have passed in the past. So like her husband, who's played by Patrick Dempsey, Derek, she gets to talk with him a little bit. And then George McNally, which was the character a couple like during like the first season, and he passed away somewhere in that like third season. I think his character was killed off or something like that. But anyways, like I'm really enjoying the fact that they're kind of bringing some older characters, and she's kind of having these conversations. And so, but anyways, I'm just liking it right now, and it's something I've kind of been invested in because it's been going on for so long, and I'm just hoping that maybe I don't know if it is, I haven't looked to see if this is the final season for it, but I just want it to end on a high note, and I don't want it to like drag on, and they just like get rid of all the original cast, and it just like continues and continues, like ER did a few, like I don't know, probably like a decade ago, and I think it went too long. But anyways, I digress. I'm enjoying it right now, and WandaVision. I know I talked about WandaVision last week, but I want to talk about it again because I just watched the most recent episode. Don't worry, no spoilers. And I'm really, really liking it. So what I want to tell you is if you want to watch it, definitely just, I would watch it the first time and just enjoy it. And then this watch it again and just really look for those little Easter eggs because there are a lot. And not just like even after the credits start rolling, like the credits start rolling, even in there, I would watch it up until you start seeing the credits just being the credits and nothing else. It's a black screen with white text because there's even little nuggets and just like the end as they start rolling through stuff. So it's just really good. You probably want to be familiar with the comics, or if you like the Marvel Universe, and I would say if you like the Marvel Universe, then you might like I said, this is just different. This isn't your typical, like, they're not fighting. It's not Vision and Wanda, like, fighting bad guys, at least yet. But it's really interesting, because this takes place basically after Endgame. And if you know anything about Endgame, you know that Vision isn't there, right? Vision was killed. Actually, he was killed during Infinity War. So this is just kind of one of these, like, okay, where are we at in time and what is happening? So how is this all working? And they're just dropping Easter eggs left and right. So what I typically do is after I watch it twice, I'll go and then watch some of the folks that have been doing reviews and doing the spoilers, because they're going, like, these guys are really big into the comics too. And they're showing some other things and explaining some stuff about little Easter eggs related to the comic story and not the cinematic stuff that we've been watching in the theaters. So you definitely want to do both. I've been enjoying it. I really like it. And I'm liking how they're jumping from, like, you know, like a 50s TV type set, and now they're going, I think probably now, or like they're probably into the 60s, because now they're in color. So yeah, because they start off in black and white in the first two episodes, and they slowly kind of towards the end of episode 2 they kind of get into color, and now they're full into color. So it's really good. I am enjoying it. I know some people are totally turned off by it. They don't like it because it's not your typical, you know, villains fighting, you know, your villains, you know, terrorizing, and then of course the Avengers folks coming in. So anyways, I am enjoying it. I think you should like it. So, or you can give it a chance. And that basically is it. And yes, Paul, you just Googled ER went for 15 seasons. Holy crap, Grey's Anatomy's at 17? Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. I can't believe it's gone that long. 17. That's crazy. 17, because that's 17 years. Because, I mean, their seasons really are, like, actual, like, full-on years. Wow. Yeah, so I'm just hoping, like, they wrap it up in a good note. Because they're pretty much getting to the point where all the original cast is, like, almost gone on Grey's Anatomy. So, but yeah. So Rob Thomas, it says that, you said that it sounds like they're stuck in the 50s. Well, so it's really weird. Yeah, so it starts off like they're in the 50s because it's black and white, and I'm kind of liking, like, the intro of, like, their WandaVision, because it's almost like us sitting down and watching a 50s, like, sitcom. And that, I think, is really, really cool. And the first two episodes were in black and white. So they were probably in the 50s, like, setting. And they kind of mimic stuff that, like, I grew up watching. So, like, Leave It to Beaver, I Love Lucy, and other things like that. So that's kind of where that starts. But now, this latest episode just get released on Friday, yesterday. It's more like we're in the 60s now because it's color television. And so, yeah. And And opening credits for this one was different, and I'm trying to remember what show, because they're kind of mimicking shows, like their openings and how their whole, doing the just the whole directing of it is all very much like watching something from the 50s, watching now something from the 60s, and seeing some of the, the trailers for the whole WandaVision. You see it's like progresses, further and further in the future. So anyways, but this last week got really, really interesting. So I'm really liking this, and I am enjoying WandaVision. Some people aren't, though. Like I said, it's not your typical Avengers fighting bad guys type stuff. So, but that's it. That's all I have for this week's CK's Antics. Oh, I do have one more thing to close with. And so a while ago, I bought these nice little canvas. There's like 8 by 12, just like a real standard size. But I bought a 12 pack, and my intent is to basically paint a picture for each month. So January, I'm just focusing on what colors I think are associated to January. February, I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to paint for February. I might just put it out to you guys, the audience, and ask you, what should I be painting for February? Like I said, for January, I'm just sticking to what colors I think are associated to January, and it's more of like an abstract stuff. And I'll probably do some like maybe recorded video of that and then post that as well, if you're interested. But yeah. So I'm enjoying that, but I definitely want to know what you think I should be painting for February. And with that, that is all I have this week. So hopefully you have a great night. Don't forget, Paul Burke, if you like games, Paul Burke is going to be playing games here in about 30-ish minutes or so. He's having his game night, so I think it's probably like Jackbox, typically, is on Saturdays. And have some fun. Definitely go join him. Take a little break. You got enough time to go take a break, go get some food, bathroom break, all that good stuff, and get ready for some good, fun game nights. And thank you for dropping in, and hopefully next week we'll have a little bit better, more stable connection and everything, and I'll figure everything out. With that, thank you again, everybody. Have a great, great night, and I'll see you all again next week. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.